put HIV positive on my profiles, people don't want to touch you. I remember being on a date with someone. So I brought him back to my place. It was like, okay, like I need to tell you something. Like I'm HIV positive. And I remember he like looked at me. It was like I murdered him. I was like, I thought he was going to beat the shit out of me. He was like, I can't believe you wouldn't tell me. And like, you gave me HIV, and like was just losing his mind. And I'm like, no, that's not possible. Even if I bled on you, like in an open wound, like that wouldn't happen. I'm undetectable. And like, you know, but he just like didn't want to hear it. Now, like the way the law goes, like being undetectable, like I really don't have to like disclose my status. Right. And you think about it, like anyone that you meet on your first date or if like you're hooking up, like, are you like, I have diabetes, I have high blood pressure. You're not telling them any of this shit. Where HIV is now, like if you are undetectable, like you don't necessarily like have to disclose that. I don't think you're putting anyone at any risk that you have to like necessarily go through that. But it's because of the stigma and shame that I feel like I have to disclose. People would look at that as betrayal.
I would say more like because of consent, you have and should disclose this thing called informed consent. Ever heard of it? I love how the left mostly really harps on consent a lot. I've even heard women say, like, if a guy lies about his income, like if he says he's rich and he turns out to be broke as hell, then that is a form of assault, because they didn't consent to sleep with someone that didn't have any money, that they consented to sleep with someone they thought had a lot of money or financial wealth. And so the fact that now and it's only because like it's with a group that has stigma, so the rules don't apply, right? But if you have a deadly disease, then you not disclosing that is not giving consent, or allowing a person to have informed consent. Thank God we have medical miracles out there and evolutions that really have helped people who's struggling and suffering with this illness to live out their best life as long as possible. Thank ya, baby Jesus, that we have that, giving people a chance in life. But that doesn't mean I still want to contract it. That doesn't mean that I don't want to have informed consent before sleeping with someone with any STD, let alone HIV, right? Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I the insane one here? So this them, I'm assuming, he said that they said that, I don't know. They said that the person that he told or they told, can't get it straight. Don't cancel me, right? They told that they had HIV and a person was like, oh my God, you could have given it to me, blah, blah, blah. I'm assuming that means they slept together already. If someone had actual intercourse with me and told me that afterwards, I don't care if we triple bagged it, I would feel so betrayed and so hurt. Like that would, oh God, it's almost like worse than just assaulting. You know what I mean? Because I trusted you. And it is up to, again, the other person, the other party, me, myself, and I, to make sure I'm protected. But still, it's like we're getting to know each other, and that means being transparent and honest in who we are. And you sleep with me without disclosing that first. And this is any STD. I don't care which one it is. That's wrong. That's wrong. Other people's feelings do not trump your safety and does not trump consent. Your feelings of being stigmatized does not trump someone's and being able to give someone informed consent. I'm sorry. And I do think, there's probably still stigma towards it. Like, of course, like people still, technically, it's still a deadly disease. We just have medicine now to help people cope with it. That doesn't mean that it's just like catching a cold now, guys. It's not a big deal. And I would also say, this, when revealing this to a partner that you will potentially want to date, be romantic with, start a relationship with, or just hook up with, and this goes too, like if someone identifies as a different sex or gender, they're trans, I think it's best to do these things on apps, online, through Messenger, so you are safe, because yes, people will flip out when they get this type of information. So I think when you already feel like people stigmatize a certain thing or a certain way of life and you want to keep yourself safe, you can do this without meeting these people face to face. They don't need to know where you live. They don't need to even know where you hang out. And so you are safe from revealing this information to people that you should definitely be letting people know, so your potential or current romantic partners can make informed consent. I don't care how many blockers or medicines or undetectable shit that you can take. Doesn't matter. They need to have informed consent, and that goes with every and all STDs. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think like, oh, it's no big deal, like it's like catching a cold or something like that, you don't gotta tell anybody? Or do you think, or would you like someone to let you know before you are even locking lips with a certain person if they were positive. If you like to be given the opportunity to make informed consent, and would you like, what if it's someone you really love, is this something that you can get past? Like, if you both were extremely careful, is this something that you can look past if you love this person? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notification when I do upload. All that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the show any further, you can donate. My PayPal and Cash App link is in the comment section down below, or you can super thanks. And let me know if you like this new format of me just doing this really casual recording. This helps me get videos up a lot quicker instead of having to set up and get my camera and stuff like that, and having a certain location and, you know, so it's all pretty and all those things. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And you guys have an amazing, beautiful day. Bye.
I put HIV positive on my profiles. People don't want to touch you. I remember being on a date with someone, so I brought him back to my place. It was like, okay, like I need to tell you something. Like I'm HIV positive.